The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Living environment. Ensure the availability of living accommodation through environmentally sound resources and tactics.
The Soud Al-Sawagh project is located in the north of the country, 40 kilometers from the center of Kuwait City and 15 kilometers from Al-Jahra. Soud Al-Sawagh is the largest integrated residential project in the history of Kuwait. By the end of June of 2016, the Public Authority for Housing Welfare has signed a contract of about 288 million Kuwaiti dinars with the Italian Salini Costruttori Engineering Company and Turkey's Calling Group to build the city's infrastructure. The authority also signed a 5-year contract worth about 23.5 million Kuwaiti dinars with the U.S. Hill International, the global leader in managing construction risk, to provide the program management consultancy services during the development of the project. The contract involves ensuring the completion on the project on the specified date, evaluating contractors and consultants, and training Kuwaiti employees at PAHW on running projects and contracts. The project covers the construction work of the main roads and main infrastructure of the Soud Al-Sawagh city that would be newly developed on an area of approximately 100 kilometers squared. Number of targeted units is around 28,288, and the unit space is around 400 square meters. The project consists of 156 schools, 179 mosques, 12 police stations, 12 gas branches, 12 youth girls centers, 12 suburb centers, 12 ambulance centers, 48 stores, 99 public and main parks, 12 health centers and government centers.
The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 5 themes or desired outcomes and 7 pillars or area of focus for investment and improvement. Each pillar has a number of strategic programs and projects that are designed to have the most impact on achieving the vision of New Kuwait. Let's look at the top social media highlights regarding Kuwait development projects. From Kona account, development projects key to achieve Kuwait's 2035 vision. And from Kuwait account, 80 to 90% of 48 important development projects solved. And from Global Islamic Economy account, Kuwait's 2018-2019 development plan includes 20 large projects worth nearly $71.6 billion. For more information or details regarding Kuwait Development Account, please visit the website on the screen.
The world celebrates every year Diabetes Day, where this logo was adopted in 2018-2019 to raise awareness about the effects of diabetes in order to support the affected people. Also, it aims to enhance the role of family in dealing with diabetes, taking protection and learning more. Therefore, the Ministry of Health at Jabr al-Ahmed Hospital celebrated this day to raise the awareness about the disease.
Today we're celebrating the World Diabetes Day. It's something that every site in the world they celebrate for talking about diabetes and specifically promoting the health options for diabetics. We see a lot of diabetic cases in Kuwait. The prevalence of diabetes is somewhere between 15 to 20% in Kuwait population. And we're facing a lot of issues related to obesity, which is a primary cause for type 2 diabetes. Also, we're seeing a bigger group of people developing type 1 diabetes in pediatrics population and young adults. So that's why we have to be aware of how to take care of the medical condition associated with the disease and how to prevent this condition, which is, if we're talking about obesity, then we need to lower the weight, we need to exercise more, and think of best food options to prevent the diabetes development. It's important that we have to consult our physicians and make sure that we are on the right track in terms of medical therapy, we get the proper education, and whatever information we can get that would be helpful for our patients.
The General Assembly of the United Nations celebrated World of Diabetes to admit the urgent need to follow the multi-sides efforts to encourage and improve human health and the possibility of getting treatment and education in the field of healthcare. The Environment Public Authority signed a Memorandum of Cooperation with the United Nations environmental issues, including climate change, desertification, sandstorms, chemicals and waste management, in collaboration with technical experts in the areas of environmental laws, standards, air quality management, climate change and others. The content of the agreement signed by the General Authority for the Environment with the United Nations Programme with the Regional Office for West Asia was aimed at strengthening the protection of the environment in Kuwait.
Today to sign an agreement or an MOU with UNEP, United Nations Environmental Programme, and this Memorandum of Understanding will be for 2 years. Hopefully through that we'll have lots of projects, common projects between us and UNEP to go ahead with cooperation in the climate change and desertification. And definitely we're concentrating in raising the awareness of people. We need people to get more information about the environment and how to deal with the environment. We need to deal with our waste and how to recycle it in the best way. Going into planting trees to battle desertification and doing our job in combating climate change. So all the thanks to UNEP for their cooperation, and hopefully we can work all together to fix our environment and to enrich our environment in new projects.
Today we have signed a Memorandum of Understanding between the United Nations Environment Programme and Kuwait with KEPA. This Memorandum of Understanding is an umbrella Memorandum of Understanding that is actually a preparation for a program with Kuwait rather than a project. Of course, for us from a United Nations perspective, we look very much forward for the implementation of this Memorandum of Understanding. And what we have as an expectation and what we've discussed already with KEPA is the actual preparation of a program, an action plan that is very well time-bound.
Kuwait, represented by the General Authority for the Environment, looks forward to strengthening partnership sought with global actors on environmental issues to achieve sustainable benefit in the region.